Welcome to you all. Today our class is for grade 11 students. So we have already discussed 8 lessons. So today's lesson is ninth one, percentages. So let's see quickly. Let's see the review exercises. Page number 1. Take your textbook and get ready for the lesson. You can join with us. So review exercise. I'll take a small example to explain percentages. So what do you mean by percentage? That is a simple question. Percentage you already learned on grade 8, 9, 10. So percentage means the value over 100. That means the part which you have to belong as a percentage, the part which you have to belong out of 100. That means 57 out of 100 means 57 percentage. So that is a way we can represent. Or assume you have already scored 85 over 100 for your term text examination. So your teacher will represent that as 85 percentage. That is the way. Simple. So we talk about the review exercise. First question, part 4. Quickly read the question. Compute these following percentages. The part D question of the first one for a review exercise. So 25% of 2.5 liters. So how to solve it? Simple one. 25 percentage means 25 over 100. Simple. And that one is equals to 2.5 liters. So they are asking to do what? 25 over 100. 25 over 100 of 2.5 liters. Then how to solve? Assume you have 100 liters. If you have 100 liters, you should have to take 25 liters. So if you have 2.5 liters, what is the amount you should have to take out as the answer? So simple, right? So how to solve this? This is a fraction. Yes, equivalent simplest fraction is 25 over 100 means 1 over 4. That is the simplest way. Why? How to do it? That way. How many 25s are there? Only one. So how many 25s are in this 100? Yes, 4. So you can cut it out and put here 4 and put here 1. That's the simplest way. Then 1 over 4 equals to x divided by 2.5 liters. So you can remove these liters here. Okay. So here is x, here is 2.5, here is 1 and here is 4. So this one we can solve as liters, but the simplest way we can go for the answer as milliliters. That's the better. Why? There are decimal places. Decimal places are somewhat advanced to solve. So how to solve this? Should have to convert this one as milliliters. So how to convert as milliliters? you should have to multiply by 1000, right? You should have to multiply by 1000. So before that we should have to isolate x in particular area. Here 1 over 4, here equal mark, here x divided by 2.5. So here we can multiply 2.5 in each side. Then what will happen? Assume this is a balance, no? So this is a balance. Assume this is one like a balance. So assume this equal marks as balance. So how to do this? We can multiply each sides by same number that particular x has been divided. So the number is 2.5, then you can multiply this side 2.5 and opposite side of the equal mark also that same number 2.5. So what is the answer? These 2.5s are added and x equals to 2.5 divided by 4. So that is somewhat difficult, no? So you can multiply this number. Yes, you can convert this one as milliliters. So x equals to 2.5 divided by 4. Yes, multiply by 1000. Why? For convert as milliliters. So the answer is 2500 divided by 4. So you can find the answer for x. What is the value? Yes, right. 625 milliliters. The unit is must. Don't forget to put here unit. So that is very important thing for your calculation. Write the complete answer, numbers and the units. That is must. Consider about that. Okay, so we have finished the previous remembering and the practice. So you can start the lessons for grade 11. How it said. Right. First of all, you can take your textbook and get arrange it and join with us through YouTube. Okay, so turn to the page number 3 and there is an example. Read the example. Mr. Vikram Singh has borrowed 30,000 rupees as a business loan from a bank that charges an annual interest rate of 24%. The loan has to be paid back in 6 equal monthly installments and the interest is calculated on the reducing balance method. Calculate the value of the monthly installments. Right. So first of all, we should have to go what is the loan amount. Yes, right. What is the loan amount? Yes. The value is 30,000 rupees, right? So this one is the loan for the value. Read the question again and find out the value. The loan has to be paid back in 6 equal months. So the month period is 6. That means this amount we should have to pay back to the bank 6 times each and equal value. So 6 times means 30,000 divided by 6. So you should have to go for 5,000 rupees for each month as the loan for 6 months. Okay. So let's see. So without interest rate, we have to pay this much value. So with the interest, that is the thing we should have to find out. So what is the interest? There is a message for us. Annual interest. Annual interest. Annual interest is 24. Annual. What do you mean by annual? Annual means yearly. So we should have to pay not for yearly. We should have to pay as monthly. So monthly interest. What is the value? 24%. That means 24 over 100. 24%. We should have to divide it by 12 for find out monthly interest. What is the value? 2%. So after that, we can find out what is the interest amount we should have to pay by monthly. For that, before that, we should have to find what is the value for first month interest. We should have to pay first month value for a bank. So this one is the loan amount, only loan amount. Then we are finding now only the interest value. Yes, we have to go the first month. We should have to pay. We should have the 30,000 rupees here as a loan. So we have to pay. We have to find out what is the interest. Now this one, and the monthly interest is 2%. So I will write like this way. Then you can find it out. Cut the 2 zeros, and here is 600 rupees. So this 600 is the first month interest only. Now you have to pay here 5,000 rupees. You have paid it. Then second month already you have paid 5,000 rupees from this 30,000. Then second month you should have to pay another 25,000. Why? You have already paid 5,000 rupees in first month. So the deficit is second month, not 30,000. You should have to reduce 5,000 from that 30,000. Then you have 25,000 rupees as the loan, deficit loan. So you can find out 25,000 rupees into 2%, and the answer is 500 rupees for the interest. Only the interest is 5,000 rupees. Likewise, I will clean the board. You can find out by using that video clip. You can repeat it and find out. So third month interest, you can find out here 25,000. We should have to subtract another 5,000. Then now for third month you have 20,000. That 20,000 we can find out 2 over 100 means, yes, 200 rupees. 400 rupees. Likewise, fourth month. Now you have 20,000 minus 5,000 means 15,000 into 200, like this way. Then 300. Likewise, 600, 500, 300, 400, 300. Finally, after fifth month, we can get here 200, and sixth month only the interest, IR. I'll put here IR, interest. interest 100 rupees. Right. So you can find out like this way. Then the addition of the interest. Addition. First month, second month, third month, fourth month, fifth month. Get the interest. Yes, tell me. First 600, 500, 400, 300, 200 and 100. So the addition of interest. Addition of interest. Of interests. Yes, how many rupees? At this. Yes, 2100 rupees is the total of interest for the 6 months of period. Then this is the interest, and what is the loan? 30,000 rupees total loan. Add those two numbers and find the interest plus loan. What is the amount you should have to pay within the 6 month period? Yes, 32,100 rupees. So you have this much of amount to pay within 6 months. So equal parts, no, they are asking calculate the value of monthly installment. 6 equal monthly installments and interest calculated by reducing balance. So here is the total for you should have to pay within 6 months. Within 6 months payment. So the payment or installment within 1 month. What is the value? That is the thing they are asking. Should have to. There is a 6 month value, so you can tell me yes, this 32,100 you should have to divide by 6. So what is the answer here? 5,000 Yes, 5,350 rupees is the answer. Don't forget to write here rupees. That is must. So you can find the answer like this method. This is the reducing balance method. It's much easier to solve. Right. Let's see month units. What do you mean by month units? There's a formula. Month units equals to number of installments. Number of installments. Okay, divided by 2 into number of installments plus 1. Number of installments. Remember the previous one? How many installments? Yes, 6. So divide by 2. Again you can apply here number of installments. Yes, 6 plus 1. So solve it. Within bracket 1, first part here, that means 7. So here 3. So the month units are 21. This is the formula. You can remember this one. Do not have to by heart these things. You can just remember it. A simple equation to remember. So you can apply this formula to go to find out month units pretty much easier way. So let's see to discuss compound interest. Right, our next lesson is compound interest. So you can Go for the 7th page in your textbook, compound interest, and there is an example in 9th page. Turn to the page number 9 and read the question, example 2. Amal invests 50,000 rupees for 3 years in a fixed deposit account which pays 6% annual interest compounded yearly. Nimal invests 50,000 in an account which pays 6% annual interest. Calculate the accounts received by Amal and Nimal at the end of 3 years separately. So there's 3-year period. The amount invest is 50,000. Here is Amal, here is Nimal. Right. So Amal's investment and Nimal's investment. I will put here Nimal because Amal used the compound method. Nimal used the simplest method, simple interest rate method. So yes, we can use this one as this way. We can find this one as this way. I will separate the methods here. Amount. First of all, we can use the amount. Amal's. Okay. What is the value? Invest 50,000 rupees for 3 years as fixed deposit, for a fixed deposit, which pays 6% of annual interest compound. Okay, 6% means yes, the Amal put the 50,000 the bank. So Amal has 50,000 rupees in his bank, in his account, plus 6% interest too. So yes, Amal has this much money, 100 over 100 means this one, and also that one plus 100 over 6. Why? This amount plus interest value. What is interest value? 6% value. So this much amount, 100 over 100 means this 50,000 plus the bank will give him 6% value. That means plus 6 over 100. Read it again. Right. So 100 plus 6 means 600. 100 plus 6 means 106. So here you can write 106 over 100. Why is that? 100 means this 50,000 plus 6 means that percentage which the bank has been given to Amal's account. Right. So this is the value to multiply for the first year, because there are 3 years. So the first year, end of the first year, I will put like this way. End of the first year value. Right. Rupees. Then what is the value? Here we can cut 2 zeros and take the answer. After 1 year period, 53,000 rupees is the value for this. Then this one means after first year. Then go for second year. After second year, what is the value? Yes, right. Now we should have to apply this 50,000. No, why? We are getting this 50,000 in simple rate. Now we are finding compound rate, compound interest rate. We can go this 50,000 in simple rate. So we have to get the nearest number. Why? The compound means this. That is the aim. That is the target of compound interest rate. Why? We should have to go 53,000. That is the only different in here. So yes, let's tell me what is the value. We are applying here 53,000. Why? This is compound, not simple. Simple means 50,000. Compound means the nearest year, end of the first year. Yes, 106 again, because now the amount is 53,000. Go for that one. Right. Then, yes, 530 into 106. Yes, 56,180 is the amount. Then after third year interest rate. Now we are going for 180 into 106 divided by 100. So you can get the answer as 59,558 cents. This is the answer for compound. So I told you this one is pretty much easier than the simplest rate. Why? You can directly get the answer like this way, 59,550. Right, let's see the simple interest rate. Nimas. So end of the first year, second year, third year. No, why? This is not compound interest rate. So this one is simple interest rate. Then you can apply the simple way. End of the third year. What? Yes. There is 50,000 rupees into 106. That is the amount, the interest rate. We are finding out interest received by the interest received by end of year, end of third year, received end of the third year. This is the value. How many years are there? 3 years. Then you can apply here 3, cut 2 zeros. Then the answer is, yes, 9,000. This is the interest. So after 3 years, this much interest has been added to his account.
Fixed deposit. So you can find total fixed deposit. Total fixed deposit is this amount 50,000 rupees total, and that total 50,000 plus 9,000 rupees, the interest. Then you can find out total deposit as 59,000 rupees with the interest. So that is the answer for simple interest rate method. So you can compare those two answers as a simple one, 59,000, and the compound one, 59,550, 80 seconds. So you can compare those two answers. In simple method 59,000 and compound method 59,550 and 80 seconds. So right, then we can go for the compound interest rate. That one you can get higher number of higher amount that makes the most benefit for your account as a fixed deposit. That is a way. So you can go another simple method to find out compound interest rate also. Let's see that method too. Assume you have that 50,000, so you can write that one in a single way. What is the percentage that which pays 6% annual interest? So you can write here 106, and another sentence, another amount also 106 for second year. In how many years? There are 3 years. Then you can write 3 years one by one each of this calculation and find out the answer in a simple way. So you can use this method to find out the answers for first paper, your short term questions paper, and use another when you are when you are answering the essay questions. Don't use this method. Write sentences and answer the questions. Right. This is the end of the lesson for today. Then we will wrap up our lesson. Have a nice day. Thank you.